You said the other day that, you know, watching the movie with your family, it would be either a hook to the head or a kiss. What was it? What was the reaction afterwards?
I actually left when I was halfway through, so I really don't. I mean, who knows what the reaction is going to be at the end? But I don't think it's going to be that bad, you know. I mean, like I said, it is what it is. What are you going to do? You know what I mean?
I saw a screening of the movie last week. I thought it was awesome.
Thank you.
And everybody in the theater, from beginning to end, there was laughter. People were watching those fight scenes and cheering. They were like, "Get out of the way, get out!" And then they were so happy. You know, even people that have already seen the fights. You've seen the movie in theaters with people. What was that like? I mean, did you get that same reaction?
Oh yeah, exactly. You know, and seeing it with a crowd, it brings more emotion and stuff too. Than just seeing it there by yourself. When you see what a crowd, you feel their emotions and things like that. So it kind of gets you into it more. You know?
What was your favorite scene in the movie?
I don't want to give nothing out. You know, it hasn't come out, so I don't want to.
Can I ask one thing, and just a spoiler alert? I really wanted to know that scene in the bar where Charlene gives you her number and draws a little heart around it. Did that really happen?
Yeah, it was a little different, but it was all in the basic scene.
All right, great, thanks.
Yeah.
We love Mickey Wood! Ow! And if anybody's got something to say about Mickey Ward not being number one, you ain't got no right to be repping Worcester or Lowell or Boston or anywhere in Massachusetts, because Mickey is number mother effing one.
Sneak in for the photo op. AF will be perfect right now.
Dickie, can you please tell the Lowell Sun readers what you just told me about the Sugar Ray fight?
It was no exhibition, Lowell Sun. It was a 10-round fight. I lost, but it was 10 rounds. And Mickey Ward is my brother. You want to say half brother, you get half the story. You want to say step brother, you get stepped off. Jump around.
What do you think of the movie? You've seen it a bunch of times now. Do you like it?
It's all right.
It's all right. What do you,
Other people get excited.
well, it must be weird watching someone else play you. What do you think about that?
I sat right beside him when he was watching.
What's that?
I sat right beside Christian, the most loyalist guy I ever met.
So you had a pretty good relationship with him?
Calls every day.
Do you think he did a good job trying to portray you? I mean, he worked hard at it to get the character down
Yeah,
there.
the stuff they had him do, yeah.
What'd you think of Mark Wahlberg playing your brother?
Good. I trained him hard. I worked hard for him.
Do you still box at all or train?
I train people 6 days a week. I run on Fort Hill.
Where?
I have people up there every Sunday. We go up on the hill. Up in Fort Hill, Fort Hill Ave, yeah.
So are you going to be boxing for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
Once it's in your heart, it's always in your heart, huh?
Sure, I've had chronic back pain for a while. So I'm going to see a surgeon the 13th. I'm not ready for surgery. I want to cash in on this fan. You know what I mean? I need surgery bad. I cry in pain every day.
What's your name?
My name is Ben Bornstein. I'm a makeup artist. I worked for 25 days on The Fighter. And Mark Wahlberg's personal makeup artist, Donald, had hired me to work on the show. So I was doing the opposing boxer's makeup in the ring here at the Tsongas and for other scenes in other parts of the film.
We're here with John Dakota, who works for Team Mickey Ward Charities. John just came from a screening of The Fighter. What'd you think of the movie?
Outstanding. Couldn't have depicted Lowell any better than I mean, it's an outstanding movie. Really fun to watch and exciting for the city of Lowell.
A lot of people were worried that this movie would paint Lowell in a bad light. You know, what would you tell people that are concerned about that?
Oh, I think the other way around. I thought it depicted Lowell. There's some beautiful scenes of Lowell, nice neighborhoods, and you know what? When Micky was growing up, and it was a tough part back then in Lowell. Now Lowell's come a long way, and I thought the city was well represented.
Now, you know Micky and Dickie, so knowing the real life people, what did you think? You were mentioning Christian Bale's performance as Dickie. What'd you think about that?
I think right from the opening scene, it was like actually looking at Dickie. It was amazing. If he doesn't get an Oscar nomination, I don't know who could. He did an outstanding job, and so did Mark. I mean, Mark depicted Micky very well. Mickey's a very soft-spoken man, and Mark did a great job. And I thought the boxing scenes that Mark did all himself, I mean, they were very real.
What kind of reaction did you get from that in the movie theater, where people sort of on the edge of their seat? Because it's hard to watch.
Well, actually, it was. I think Lowell will be a lot different. Obviously, the people that were there are mostly from Lowell, so everybody was kind of saying, "Hey, do you remember that? Do you remember that road? No, do you know what street that is?" So it was fun to watch it from people that lived in Lowell, and like I said, I think Lowell was depicted quite well.
And what was your personal favorite scene?
I think just before the Neary fight, Dickie and Micky really got really close together and making sure they were going to win that fight, and that's pretty much how it was.
Nice. And can you actually, being a member of the Team Micky Ward Charities, can you talk a little bit about the work that the charity organization does?
Yeah, I appreciate you asking the question. Actually, this is our 7th year. Actually, the first year that Team Micky was called the Team Micky Ward Running Club. There were 2 members in it. They raised $500 their first year. Micky and fellow founding member Rick Dupree, they actually ran in the Boston Marathon and got donations. In the last 6 years, we've raised over $300,000 and given it to families in the greater Lowell area, so we're quite happy with that. Obviously, we hope this is a very big year for the charities, and once again, all the money will be going to greater Lowell families, and obviously with the economy being the way it is, it's well needed.
And if anyone's interested in finding out more about Team Micky Ward Charities, how do
It's
they?
teammickeywardcharities.com. Just get on there. You can make donations there, or just keep an eye on the paper. We do a lot of events with the kids with disabilities and Special Olympics, and we're always looking for people to give us a call saying somebody might be in need of paying an electric bill, anything like that. We'll do anything. We try to help out as many people as we can in the city.